What's going on, everybody? We are going to do A flat today, A flat minor. All right, and this is actually the third note of E major key. Okay, is A flat as the root, and the chord is the A flat minor because it's major, minor, minor. You know, as far as how it goes. So anyhow, every flat has a sharp name as well. So each flat is a sharp as well of the previous note that it came from. So an A flat is also a G sharp. The last note that I did was actually F sharp. That was also a G flat. Every sharp is the flat of the following note, okay? There's an exception between B and C and E and F. There are no sharps and flats between those note names, all right? So because of where this chord starts, okay, which is on the 4th fret, we're barring at the 4th fret right now, starting out, there won't be as many options as I go down the neck. So there is, on that 4th fret pivot, there is another shape that I can give you that you can apply to the minor chord arsenal. Also keep in mind that when you're doing bar chords, you're not limited to barring the chord in total. So for example, you're doing A flat. You don't have to play every string in order to play the chord, technically, okay? You can play a triad to fit within that chord, okay? You can play the top 3 strings instead of just, doing that. So for those of you who have, slight issues playing like all the strings. So the first chord, or the first shape rather, of this A flat minor chord is this. Here's the next one, which is a shape that you're very familiar with. Here's another one. Here's the next one. Let's move it right along. And here's the very first shape. The higher up is going to get a little interesting, okay? And remember, you can always do that, or, all right? So again, let's do it one more time. Here's the first one. It's up there. It's way up there. And I could squeeze another one, but it's like, oh goodness. It's way up there. All right. So those are the shapes. All right. If you have questions, let me know. I know this might come off a little boring to some people, but for many of you, it's actually going to come together. It's going to be very helpful for a lot of you. Okay. Some of you prefer the songs. I have not stopped doing those. Okay. And the songs is probably one of the best ways that you can actually practice chords. But sometimes we end up being pretty limited. When we show what to play, we get capped at the options that we give you. Well, I'm giving you more options. Okay. So this is just one way of actually learning the fretboard. And the reason why I'm choosing the E major key is because that's just one of the open chords in the Cade system and everything. So you can play that open E and start and go pretty much all the way up like this. Here's what we're getting to. Okay, so the double dots is where another E major is, which is the same as this. Okay, and we're able to do that. So that's where we're getting to, okay? I'm just doing it step by step. So let me know if you have questions. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, just let me know if you got questions. All right, peace.